Okay, we should be good to go now. All right.
Okay, Joe. All you. Thank you.
Okay, so like Phil was saying, I will be kind of your Vitality account manager and just kind of administering the program and kind of helping along this whole process, launching the program, and also working with Phil, coming up with different strategies and going over just the engagement. So I'll kind of be here, the entire way of the program. So we'll start with a little bit of background information on Vitality, what it entails. We'll go over the different features of the program, different activities and categories, within that you guys are able to complete and earn points for, and also just try to get the most out of the program. And then after the presentation portion of it, I actually do a live website demonstration to kind of show you, how to access the website, how to navigate it, where to go to in order to kind of track your progress within the program. So that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. So the Vitality program, it is a rewards and incentive-based program. So essentially, the more you are active within the program, the more you are rewarded. So here it kind of breaks it down. Pretty simple overview of it. So basically, you engage in healthy activities and you earn points for those different activities that are completed. Once you earn points, you acquire different statuses within the program. You can see the different colors dictated by these trophies. Everyone will start at the bronze status. From there, you'll go up to silver, gold, and then platinum. Platinum will be the highest status you can earn. And then based off those different statuses, the higher your Vitality statuses within the program, the more you are rewarded. And we'll go over the rewards, the different features of it here in a little bit. So essentially, like I said before, the more you are engaged and the more activities you're completing, the more physically active, because you can track your workouts with the program, the more points you will earn, higher status you reach, and then the more you will be rewarded in the end. So before we get into the rewards of the program, there will be some personal information that you have to share with the program, but the personal information that you do share will stay strictly between you and the Vitality program. Vitality is HIPAA compliant, so they follow the same guidelines, regulations that a doctor and a patient will follow. They are committed to maintaining the highest level of confidentiality. So any information that they do receive from you will stay strictly between you and the program, and then your employer will have no access to this personal health information. That being said, we'll go ahead and get started with the reward section. So the main reward within the Vitality program is going to be the Vitality Mall. So what the Vitality Mall is going to be basically a virtual online marketplace within your Vitality profile. You're able to spend the different bucks that you earn. We'll go over bucks in a little bit. But basically, the more points you earn, the more Vitality bucks you can acquire. And then with those Vitality bucks, you can actually spend them on different items in the mall, such as different gift cards and different popular fitness devices as well. Another feature of the program is going to be the Vitality Healthy Food Program. With this program, it basically rewards you for shopping healthier. And how that works, Vitality is actually partnered with two companies. One is NutriSavings, and then the other one is Walmart. So with NutriSavings, it's a third-party company that partners with other grocery store chains across the country. And basically, with the NutriSavings program, you can link your own frequent shopper card or loyalty card to whatever grocery store that you go to the most. And basically, with that card, every time you go there and make purchases, if there's qualifying items such as healthier food items, so fruits, vegetables, produce, whole grains, stuff along those lines, you can actually earn points for it. So every time you go there and you shop and you purchase those items, you can scan your loyalty card or your frequent shopper card, and then it'll track those items once you link up those two accounts. I'll show you how to go, how to go about doing this too within a live website demonstration. So we'll cover that later. And then with Walmart, it's the same concept with Walmart. The good thing with Walmart is that every Walmart location is participating in this program. So it's not, a handful here and there. It's actually every Walmart location, and it's the same concept. With Walmart, there's actually a separate card that you can order right from your Vitality profile, and it'll come in the mail within 5 to 7 business days. After it comes in the mail, you're able to use it right away, and it's the same concept. We like to compare it to kind of a coupon. So you go shopping, you purchase those qualifying food items. Once they scan all the purchases, you hand them your Walmart Healthy Food Card. They scan that card, There's no money or there's no value on the card whatsoever. All it does is just tracks those items and make sure you get awarded for those qualifying food items, so then it'll go right to your Vitality account. Another reward within this program is called Vitality Squares. Vitality Squares is going to be a once-a-month guessing game that you can actually play. And essentially, with these squares, what you're trying to do is trying to find the different pieces of fruit and kind of stay away from the not-so-healthy food items. So you can see here, it'll show you after you play the game, where every different square was located at and what, exactly is behind the square. So when you first play this game, all the squares will be blank. And again, you're looking to find those pieces of fruit, and then for every piece of fruit you find, you'll get vitality points for that. You do have the option to go ahead and play this game once a month, and then based on how many fruits you find, you actually have the chance to win vitality points and gift cards up to a possible $500 gift card. There's a couple options for it. So, depending on the different value of the gift card you win, that will determine the different options within the Vitality Mall. But it is possible. We actually did have someone in our office win the $500 gift card last year. So essentially, you have to find all 8 pieces of fruit. So it can be pretty hard. But again, it's just once a month guessing game you can play. Ultimate goal is you're trying to find all those pieces of fruit. And then based on your status within the program, that will determine how many guesses and how many flips you get. So again, we mentioned status before. The higher status you have in this program, the more you are rewarded. This is just one of those examples right here. And then another incentive is actually the employer-specific incentive. So Healthy EMS, is dedicated to the health, of our members, and through the new wellness program with Vitality, you will be incentivized to take charge of your health and wellness. So I mentioned status earlier. So achieving a higher Vitality status demonstrates your dedication to your own health. So essentially, how that is tied to the Vitality program is once you reach, the higher statuses, you will actually be rewarded for doing so. So members who complete the VHR, which we'll go over in a little bit, just a health risk assessment, and achieve the Vitality status by December 31st of this year, will receive a premium discounts highlighted below. So if you reach the silver status by December 31st, you'll get a 5% discount on your premium. If you reach the gold status, you'll get a 10% discount. And if you reach platinum, which is the highest status in the program, you'll receive a 15% discount on your premium. So definitely a really good incentive plan right here. Very attainable. You will have to be, active in the program in order to get, up to that gold and platinum status. But again, just one of the many rewards that are tied to this Vitality program. So I mentioned VHR, which is short for Vitality Health Review. It's about a 10 to 15 minute questionnaire. It just asks you about your current lifestyle habits, current health state right now. Are you exercising? Do you eat right? Do you smoke? Do you drink? If so, how much? So that's going to be kind of the personal information we talked about earlier. And what Vitality does with all this data that you provide to them is they kind of come up with a Vitality age. So what this age is going to be a visual representation based off of those answers you gave on the health risk assessment, and that's almost as if, this is how you're living your life. So you may be, in this example, the cake has the 42 candles on it. You may be 42, but based on how you're living your life, you could be living a life of a 47-year-old. And actually, this is pretty true. On average, majority of Vitality members, majority of Americans, are actually 5 years older than what they chronologically are. So they're living their life about 5 years older based on their current decisions, current health habits, than they actually are. So if you fall into this category, which many of us find, we do also, that's definitely a good kind of a kickstart, kind of motivation to, maybe make some better decisions, go ahead, take charge of your health and wellness, kind of get going. But if you, let's say you are one of those individuals who, that's already what you're currently doing, you are, you're exercising frequently, you're watching what you eat, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you could actually have a lower Vitality age than your actual age, and that will still have the same effect. That'll still motivate you to, keep doing what you're doing. Obviously it's working, obviously it's helping you out, so, continue on with those habits that you have put in place. So we mentioned status a lot already. We mentioned points. These are going to be the different statuses and the different status thresholds in order to get to that next status. So you'll see here, everyone starts at bronze. You start the program, you have no points acquired, you'll start at bronze. And then once you start acquiring points, once you get up to that 2,500 point mark, that's when you reach the silver status. And if you remember, the silver status is going to get you 5% off your health insurance premium discount. So that's going to be the first status you have to reach in order to qualify for that discount. The next status after silver is going to be the gold status, and this will be at the 6,000 point threshold. And that is also going to be the 10% discount on your premium once you reach that status. And then the highest status in the program we mentioned before is going to be platinum. That's at the 10,000 point mark, and that'll qualify you for the 15% discount on your health insurance. So you can see here, there's a pretty good distribution of points, and you see platinum and 10,000 points. You probably are wondering or thinking, that's a lot of points. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Like I said before, as long as you're active within the program, as long as you're keeping up and completing activities, you will definitely be able to reach that platinum status. So once you log in, let's say you take the Vitality Health Review, you may have completed a couple activities here and there, but you don't really know exactly where to go. Vitality has this tool that we use. It's called the Points Planner. This is where it lists out all the activities that are available at your disposal. It'll show you how many points you have available in that category, and then also what your progress is within that category too. So for this example right here, we can see that this category is already completed. It says, Vitality Review is completed, 3 stars, and then also it says, 1,050 points earned. So that category, we're already done with that. That's completed. We earned, 1,050 points for that. This category right here, which says online education, it says 1,800 points are available. So we know that there are still a lot of points available in this category. We can also see down here too, with this little green bar dictated, basically saying that it's in progress. There's still points available, but we did start that category. And then Vitality Check, where it says 4,025 points are available. This category has not been started yet. Obviously, there's no tracker at the bottom, so we still have a lot of points available in this category as well. And then within the Points Planner, there's a tool called the Quick Points Planner. This is actually going to help you plan your points out. So there's 2 questions Vitality will ask you on here. How active are you currently? And then what status do you want to reach? Based off those 2 answers, for this example, we'll see that this individual is fairly active and they want to reach the silver status. Based off of those 2 answers, Vitality will come up with a plan for you, and it'll list out the different activities and categories needed to complete and exactly how many of them are needed to complete in order to get you to that desired status. So here we can see there's some standard workouts that are listed. We see some advanced workouts that are listed. We see flu shot. So Vitality will give you credit, give you points for getting a flu shot. Body mass index screening, and then blood pressure screening, and if your blood pressure is within range, all those points added up will get you to that silver, that desired status that you want to reach. And if you're okay with that, these are just suggestions. You don't have to do these. You can go ahead and click Add to Pathway, and from there, it'll actually add it to your pathway, and you'll be good to go. I mentioned physical activity earlier in this program, earlier in the presentation, and it's a big component of this program. So there's going to be different thresholds for physical activity. Vitality will dictate it as light workouts, standard workouts, and then advanced workouts. And then with light workouts, you can acquire 5 points per day. Standard workouts, 10 points a day. And then advanced workouts, 15 points a day. And below, we will see the different thresholds and different requirements in order to get those and earn those workouts. These are not going to be and, they're going to be or. And I say that because in order to get a light workout, you can walk 5,000 steps, or you can earn, or you can get 15 minutes at 60% of your max heart rate, or you can burn 100 calories on MapMyFitness. So with the 5,000 steps, with the steps example, what that entails is if you have a Vitality linkable device, pedometer specifically, so Vitality recommends Fitbit just because they're user-friendly, very reliable, and they're really good trackers. So we use the Fitbit as an example. If you have a Fitbit and it's synced up to your Vitality count, and let's say you get 5,000 steps, throughout the day, you'll get 5 points for a workout. Let's say you walk a little bit more, you're on your feet for a little bit longer, you get 10,000 steps, you'll get a standard workout, which is 10 points. And then let's say you actually, went for a run, or you're always on your feet throughout the entire day, and you get at least 15,000 steps, you will get 15 points for getting an advanced workout. For the heart rate monitor, Vitality is actually partnered with Polar heart rate monitors. So basically, if you're working out and you wear a heart rate monitor during your workout, it'll track, for how long you're at a certain heart rate, and then, exactly what percentage of that max heart rate you're actually working at. So if you're working out at 60% of your max heart rate for 15 minutes, it'll track that as a light workout. You'll get 5 points. If you're working out at 60% of your max heart rate for 30 minutes, it'll give you a standard workout, which is 10 points. And then if you're working out at 60% for 45 minutes, it'll give you an advanced workout, which you'll earn your 15 points. And then the last method here is going to be the calories method. So MapMyFitness is an app that you can download either for iPhone or Android, and it's going to be able to track any outdoor-based activity because it uses the GPS in your phone, so we'll have to be outdoors. So if you go for a run, walk, bike ride, any of those different categories, MapMyFitness can go ahead and track that for you. So based off your body type, gender, height, weight, age, it'll determine exactly, at what rate you burn calories, and then you turn it on at the beginning of your workout, turn it off at the end of your workout once it's over, and then it'll determine and calculate how many calories were burned throughout that workout. Once that data is submitted to Vitality through the app, it'll determine, if you burned 100 calories, you'll get a light workout, 200 calories is standard, and then 300 calories is going to be considered an advanced workout. And actually the last one here at the bottom of standard, it says workout at a fitness facility. So we'll actually go into detail about that coming up. So there are different options for fitness devices. So again, I mentioned Fitbit, MapMyFitness. There's also Garmin devices you can link up, Polar heart rate monitors, Vitality Today mobile app, which we'll cover in a little bit. And then also Apple Health too. So Apple Health on iPhone 5S or higher, you can actually track your steps throughout the day there, and that could be also linked up to your Vitality account as well. So the Vitality Today mobile app, that's going to be the feature. That's going to be that just mobile application of the Vitality profile, and the feature on there is actually you're able to check into different gyms and health clubs, fitness clubs, stuff like that. So let's say you work out at YMCA or Snap Fitness or LA Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, any kind of gym or rec center, and let's say it's already populated on the app. So let's say someone already went there, they submitted the information, and it's on the app. Once you go there, you're working out for 30 minutes. You can start the timer. 30-minute timer will start counting down, and then you'll get your standard workout once the timer is up. Let's say your gym or the place you work out is not on the app itself. There's a feature on the Vitality Today mobile app where you can actually add a gym to it. So what it does is it asks you for just the gym information, the name of it, the location, so city, state, zip code, address. Once Vitality receives that information, they'll process it, and then within 5 to 10 business days, they will have that location based off the information you provided populated on the actual app. So next time, or over the next couple of times that you go there, you can see it, and then you'll be able to actually utilize it and check it in. The other version, or the other way to earn a health club workout, let's say you don't have the app or you don't have a smartphone, you can actually go to your Vitality website, and then you can print out a health club form. And what this is going to be basically a form that you can get from the website, or you can just have the front desk associate at the place where you work out at just kind of print off your activity log. So the last time you checked in, or the last time you scanned in, Vitality will actually honor up to the last 90 days worth of gym visits. So once you have that record documented, you can have them sign off on it. You can supply it to Vitality. Either you can scan it and send it directly to Vitality, or you can upload it through your portal. Vitality will get the information, they'll process it, and they'll give you credit for every time you went to the gym. So just to recap on the physical activity aspect of the program, there's a lot of different ways to go ahead and track your physical activity and get points for exercising and working out. So the first one right here is going to be, again, the Vitality Today app. Here's actually a screenshot of what the app will look like. So all the red pins dictated on here are going to be the different gyms that are already on the app itself. So you can see here, this is going to be downtown Chicago, so there's a lot, of different fitness facilities down there. So you can go ahead and check into any one of those. So once you go there, the 30-minute timer again will start counting down from 30 minutes. Afterwards, you'll get your standard workout. You could submit the form online. So if you have, again, the front desk associate, just print off up to your last 90 days worth of visits. You can scan it and then upload it directly to your profile. Different fitness devices. So we have the Fitbit, Garmin, Apple Health app, the Polar Heart Monitor, and also the MyFitness app as well. So definitely, different options based on your preference. So in addition to earning points for every individual workout, you'll also earn points for completing milestone workouts. So Vitality will actually give you 50 bonus points for every 10th workout you complete. So once you complete your 10th workout, you'll get 50. 20th workout, you'll get 50. 30th and then 40th, and then so on. But once you hit that 50th workout, they'll actually reward you an additional 50, so you'll get 100 points for the 50th workout. Every 100th workout, you'll get 400 bonus points, and then every 1,000th workout, you'll get 1,000 bonus points. You're probably thinking, how can I earn 1,000, workouts if I can only earn one workout per day, and there's only 365 days in a year? The cool thing with this is that Vitality will actually keep track for you, throughout the entire lifespan of your being on Vitality program. So whether you're in year 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, it'll continuously keep track and continuously award you for getting those milestone workouts. So definitely some added incentive to kind of, stay consistent and stick with it. One of the big features and big aspects of the program, in addition to physical activity, is going to be the educational side of it. So there's going to be a lot of different resources and tools to utilize, different topics. So there's over 8,000 health topics to choose from, anywhere from ACL injuries and how to rehab and rehabilitate your knee from your ACL injury, all the way to nutrition courses. So here you can actually see the example. We do have nutrition courses here. They're actually 12-week courses designed to go at your own pace, so you can definitely finish them within 1 week if you wanted to. But there's a lot of different topics within there, a lot of good information. And at the end of each nutrition course, it'll give you about a 10 to 15 question kind of quiz, just kind of quiz you on what you went over, and then you'll get points afterwards. You can get 300 points per course. Vitality will give you it'll give you 900 points for completing 3 courses. You can definitely complete more than that if you want to. Vitality will give you 900 points for completing 3 of them. We have Health FYI webcasts. So every month there's a featured Health FYI webcast, different health topic each month. You can watch and register for the live webinar, or Vitality actually has an archive which saves the last 90 days worth of webcasts. So the last 3 months worth of videos, you can go ahead and watch those. And then afterwards, you get 50 points per webcast watched. You can earn 600 points in a year for that. And then last but not least, I'll go over the Vitality Health Review. So we mentioned the Vitality Health Review earlier. When you first register for the program and you log in, it'll kind of prompt you. It says, welcome to Vitality. Would you like to take the Vitality Health Review now? We recommend that you take it, right at the beginning to kind of get a good idea of the program. But if not, if you just kind of want to hold off on it until later, this is where it'll be located at, in the health resources. And you do have the ability to go ahead and edit any information that you already entered into here. So if you take, the health review right when you log in for the program, and maybe you weren't exercising at that time and you weren't watching what you eat, but you're on this program, 3 or 4 months down the road, let's say, you're exercising 4 days a week and you're, eating a lot better, you can always go back and update that information, and then your Vitality age will actually be updated as well. So we recommend, keeping that up to date as much as possible. So, if you're not too thrilled or too excited with your Vitality age at first, but you start taking those necessary steps and precautions, you definitely go back and update that so your age will be reflected. There's also a feature within this program to set goals for yourself. So there's many different goal topics that you can set for yourself. Vitality will kind of be the tool for you to set the goal, but it's going to be kind of up to you in order to track it and kind to also, reward yourself, and you can set the duration of the goal. So for example, maybe a goal of yours is to sleep more. You're not really getting a lot of sleep. Your sleep schedule is all out of whack. here's going to be a good option for you. So we set the goal to sleep more. We basically tell Vitality, I want to set this goal for the next 4 weeks, and I want to get at least, 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night. Once you set that goal, you can always go back and check into it. You can simply check in by giving a thumbs up or a thumbs down. There'll be an option for you to choose. And then whether, regardless of how you're doing that day or that week or that month, we'll give you credit for checking in that goal just to make sure, you're keeping up on it. We'll give you 30 points a week for checking into goals, whether you check into 1 goal or 10 goals. We'll give you 30 points a week for doing so. And then it's like I said, it's just a way to kind of hold yourself accountable. And, it's okay, if you're not exactly reaching your goal, but as long as you're staying on top of it and you're taking the necessary steps to, check in on a weekly basis, we'll give you the 30 points for that. Once you earn all your points, if you want to always go back and kind of look exactly, how many points did I earn in the month of February, what point activities did I earn in the month of March or April, the point statement will always have the ability to look back on that, kind of track your progress, track your accomplishments, month over month or year over year, depending on how long you've been doing the program for. You can always break it down by different categories too. If you want to see only points earned in physical activity, you have the ability to do so, or you can choose any one of those topics right there. Vitality will also give you credit and give you points for doing activities outside of the program. And when I say outside, I mean, let's say you run, a 5K or 10K race on the weekend. We consider that an athletic event, and Vitality will give you points for doing so, as long as you just provide proof and verification, documentation that you participated in that race. We can go ahead and give you points. If you get your flu shot I mentioned earlier, or if you go to the dentist, that's considered a prevention activity. Vitality will honor that too. Again, as long as there's supporting documentation, you can prove that you're actually there, whether it be an explanation of benefits or a receipt of service for that day, you can go ahead and submit that. There's 2 ways to submit activity. One, I personally think the app is going to be the easiest method. So if you have the Vitality Today mobile app, you can go on there, pull up submit activity, and then from there, you can go ahead and basically just take a picture of whatever documentation you have. So when I went to the dentist a couple weeks ago, I just requested a receipt of service, just basically just giving me a summary of what was performed. It was just the annual dental checkup. So took a picture of that, sent it to Vitality through the app. The next day, I was awarded 200 points. Very simple, very easy, very user-friendly. Or if you don't have the app and you want to submit it through the computer, you have the right to do so. You can go ahead and just navigate to your account, click on Submit Activity, and then from there you can just upload the form, and then Vitality will process it, and then you'll get points once they go ahead and see that it's legitimate, there is proof there. They'll give you the points for that as well. Vitality also offers medical waivers. So for this example, it says physical activity accommodation waiver. If you're an individual for whatever reason, your doctor deems it not safe for you to participate in physical activity. Maybe let's say you broke your ankle, you broke your foot, you're out for the next 6 to 8 weeks. You can't really do anything physical. So you can have a waiver signed off by your doctor, and then you can submit it to Vitality. Vitality will actually give you other point earning opportunities, so they won't necessarily kind of exclude you from the physical activity. They'll just give you other ways to earn a point. So they give you a couple options for that as well. We mentioned Vitality Bucks earlier. This is going to be about how the Vitality Bucks are earned and how they kind of differentiate from the points. So for every Vitality point that you earn, you get 1 Vitality Buck. With Vitality points, they help you achieve a higher Vitality status. The points will reset every year, but when they do reset, you'll get a 10% kickstart bonus for the next year. So let's say you had 10,000 points at year end. Starting the new plan year, you'll start off with 1,000 points. So the more you earn now, the more you will start off with next year. With Vitality Bucks, those are going to be what you redeem for rewards. The Bucks will never expire, so as long as you don't spend them, you'll always have them. And then you can earn bonus Bucks every time you achieve a new Vitality status. So the bonus Bucks are going to be represented below. When you reach the silver status, you receive 500 bonus Bucks. When you reach gold, you'll receive 2,000 bonus Bucks. And then when you reach platinum, you'll receive 4,000 bonus bucks. So definitely some added incentive on top of everything else to get to that, gold and platinum status. So I think, especially starting out with the program, and just, even if you've been in the program for a while, I think the number one resource that will be, helpful to you is going to be the Guide to Vitality. These are going to have answers to any, vitality questions you may have. So if you have questions about, how do I go about earning points, or, how do I go about getting my biometric, screening, my vitality check, and what are the points in there, what does that entail? The Guide to Vitality will have questions to all those, whether it's, how to sync a fitness device, or, how is my vitality age calculated. There's a lot of resources and a lot of helpful, frequently asked questions, and a lot of different topics about the Vitality program located here at the Guide to Vitality. So let's say if you're having a technical issue, or you did an activity but you're not seeing any points for it, Vitality Customer Care are going to be your kind of go-to for those types of issues. Let's say you have a login issue, or like I said, a technical issue. It's the website, you're not have access for it. This resource, Vitality Customer Care, is be very helpful for those issues. They are located in Chicago, so they are going to be on Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Their phone number is listed there, also as well as their email. There's actually a contact link within your Vitality profile, so I'll go ahead and point that out to you afterwards. But definitely utilize the customer care, because that's what they're there for. Any problem, I know I've had a problem with linking my Fitbit before. For whatever reason, it just didn't want to sync up. I called Vitality Customer Care. Within 5 minutes, they got it working, and it was synced up to my account. So if you have not yet registered for the program, what you will want to do is navigate to thepowervitality.com. And then from there, there'll be an orange login button. Located right underneath that will be the Register Now link. Once you click on there, it'll take you to a couple different pages. It'll prompt you to just verify your identity. So, first name, last name, just, verifying that you're eligible for the program. Once you complete those questions, you can go ahead and create a username and password, and you can go ahead and log in and start, earning points and start kind of navigating through your Vitality portal. And once you are registered, Vitality will try to keep you informed and keep you up to date as much as possible. So if you go ahead and download the Vitality Today app, you can go ahead and enroll in those Vitality Today push notifications if you want to. On the app and the website, there will be the Vitality news feed. Every day there's some new posts on the news feed, different one-question quizzes, surveys, some health tips, recipes, emails from Vitality. So if you want to opt into those email notifications, just keeping you up to date, anything current or any current events, anything going on, health and wellness related. And then also within the Vitality app and your Vitality profile online, there'll be the message center. So again, any Vitality related messages, you can go ahead and receive those there. So that's all I have for the presentation side of it. I will be doing a live website demonstration, but before I do that, does anybody have any questions on the line?
Got a quick question.
Yeah.
Does the health eating habit with Walmart and other entities, does that include like Walmart's like Sam's Club or anything like that?
For right now, I believe it's just Walmart locations. So I know there's going to be Walmart supercenters and then Walmart markets. I believe all Walmart locations are enrolled in it. So as long as they have kind of like market within there, like if they offer like produce and they offer food, they'll be eligible for it. As far as Sam's Club, I don't think it's Sam's Club right now. I know they were talking about it because Walmart and Sam's Club, they're essentially the same company. Yep. So they were talking about kind of linking the two stores together, but as of right now, it's just Walmart locations. Okay. All right, so for these purposes, I will be using a demonstration account, so just a demo account. So everything on there will be exactly the same. The only thing a little bit different might just be the different values that you see as far as the points, bucks go, and the rewards mall. But everything else will be the same on there. So again, you would want to navigate to the powervitality.com, and then to the screen you'll see pop up. If you have not yet registered, there'll be the link right here, right underneath it. But let's say you already have an account created. You just enter your username, password, and then hit the login button. And then once you hit the login button, it'll take you to your own Vitality profile. Before you do that, it'll also prompt you just to kind of verify, that you're logging in. It's not, any malware or kind of a robot computer trying to log in. So it'll say, select all squares with vehicles. This picture will change, so you just have to make sure you're picking the right one. So there's obviously a car right here. And it may prompt you once, it may prompt you twice. So once you go ahead and verify that, it'll take you directly to your profile. When you first register and log in, the first thing you'll see is going to be this entire homepage. So all the different topics we went over on the presentation are going to be located up top, just the different headers right here. So we have our health profile, where we can access our health results, goals, vitality check, and then vitality health review. We have points, points planner, point statement, the reward section, so for the rewards mall and the vitality squares, learning center, health resources, and guide to vitality, and also the community tab for any challenges you may have going on, or if you want to update your social profile, you can do that right here. In the top right corner, we will have your account. This is where you can control your account settings. The forms and waivers, so I mentioned when you submit activity, whether it's for an athletic event or any prevention activity, or if you have to download and print out maybe any kind of waiver, so a physical activity accommodation waiver, that's where it can be found right here in forms and waivers. Order history, if you have any purchases through the rewards mall, that's where you can find that. And then this page right here, or this picture, you are able to change it. So Vitality actually has 6 different options to choose from. So if you want to kind of switch it up from time to time, you can go ahead and do that. And then directly underneath this picture will be your Vitality points. Your points will be how many points you have year to date. And then your Vitality bucks. Your bucks will be how much you have currently in your bank right now. Manage your links right here. This is going to be probably one of the more used sections on the homepage. This is where you can go ahead and link up different devices. So for this account, it looks like they already have a Fitbit linked up. They already downloaded the Vitality Today mobile app, and it looks like they have their Apple Health app linked up to it. So let's say we want to go ahead and link another device. From there, it'll give you different options. Either you need a device, you want to use your smartphone, or you have a device and you want to sync it up. So from there, let's say we want to use our smartphone as our device. It'll take you right to the Map My Fitness app, and from there, it'll take you to the Map My Fitness website, kind of tell you about the app, what it entails, and then also how to go about downloading it and setting it up with your profile. Let's say you already have a device. So we have different devices available that are not currently linked up to this account. So it has the Apple Watch, any Garmin device, and then any Polar heart monitor. Or if you just have questions about the devices in general, there's a link to the guide which will take you right there. Vitality Today mobile app, it has 2 links, one for iPhones that are available in the App Store, and then one for Androids in the Google Play Store. So you can click on either or of those, and then you can go ahead and download it, and I'll link it up right to your account. Or again, if you have more questions, it has the link right to the Vitality Guide to answer those. And then last but not least, it has the healthy food link. So it looks like the NutriSavings account is already linked up to this account, but the Walmart, it's still available, so we can go ahead and click on this, and it'll actually take you right to the order process. So it'll take your name, the name on the card holder itself, address, city, state, and zip code, basically where do you want the card shipped to. Once you confirm that, it says your card will arrive within 7 business days. It will already arrive activated, so that once you receive it, you can begin using it immediately. And again, you just got to treat it like a coupon. Once they scan all of your items, you can just hand them that card. There's actually instructions on the back too. So you or the associate has questions about it, just kind of takes you step by step on the back. Scan all your items through, give them the card like a coupon, they can scan that, and then you can finish out with your purchase of the items. Below that is going to be just the newsfeed. So, like I said, it has like one question surveys on here. So it says, which of the following sports are you most likely to participate this weekend? Let's say golf. Submit that, and it'll give you a breakdown of exactly how many people answered what. So it's pretty cool, kind of see what other people are doing. Different quotes, health topics, different updates. So this individual hit their 310th workout yesterday. So just give you quick updates with that. The employer incentive plan will be located here. So again, with the VHR, taking the Vitality Health Review, and then also reaching Vitality status within the program, it'll show you, the different employer incentive plan you have. So it'll kind of tell you, what requirements you already met. I mentioned the Health FYI. So that's a monthly webcast. And I'll show you right here, join us on June 15th for our Health FYI webinar. And then located to the right of manager links and then right above the newsfeed is going to be your Vitality age, your platinum reward status, and then the point status as well. So the difference between the reward status and point status, reward status is going to be the status you reached in the previous year of the program. So it's always going to be there kind of the reminder and kind of just letting you know this is where I was last year. But if you do surpass that in the current year, it'll update. So let's say last year this individual only reached gold. It'll say gold and reward status, and then wherever he's at is point status. But once he reaches platinum status, it'll go ahead and kind of jump above that. So reward status is based on whichever year your point status was higher, either the current year or the prior year. And then point status is going to be your current status in the program right now, kind of year to date. And then your Vitality age will be located right here. You have the option to hide it or show it if you want to. It's going to be dictated with the different colors around it. So everything in green is going to be anything that is considered within healthy range, and anything in red is going to be considered anything that needs to improve. So let's say we wanted to go right to our health results page. We can go ahead and click on this, and it'll take you right there. So located right underneath the health profile, health results, that is Vitality age. And then for this account, this demo account, it looks like their blood pressure needs to improve. So that's what's located in the red. And then everything in the green is going to be considered healthy range. So based off the Vitality Health Review and also uploaded biometrics, this is where everything's going to fall. So alcohol consumption is moderate, blood glucose is within range, body mass index, good to go. So we'll see here. This is blood glucose. The individual's results looks like it was 78 milligrams per deciliter, and the target is between 60 and 100 milligrams per deciliter. So not only will it show you your results, it'll also show you exactly the target range, and then also it'll give you a tip, depending on where it falls. And the cool thing about the health results page, you actually have a history tab underneath each health result you can click on. And for this account, it looks like it stayed pretty steady, obviously because it's a demo account. But it'll show you anytime the information is updated or changed, it'll show you the different plots every time it was changed. So it looks like the last time it was changed was on November 11th of 2016, so last year. But it'll kind of show you, time, over a period of time exactly how it varied, if it varied. You always have that to look to. And then if there were any unknown categories, it'll be dictated below that in the gray. But currently for this account, there are no current results to display in this category. So it's okay if, when you're taking your Vitality Health Review for the first time and, let's say you don't know your blood pressure, you don't know your cholesterol, you can leave it blank and you can always update it later. And Vitality will always err on the side of caution, but be kind of conservative when determining your Vitality age if there are any unknown factors. So don't, be discouraged if it's a little higher than you would like it to be, because there's still unknown factors. So once you do update that, it'll reflect. So right next to the health results are going to be goals. They kind of like to tie that in right next to the other just because, people will see their health results, then they'll know what to work on from there. So setting goals for yourself is going to be one of the main things. So again, I mentioned the different categories of goals. Sleep more was the one we chose. We also had eat more fruits and vegetables, maintain a healthy weight, lose weight, reduce stress, get a better night's sleep. So a lot of different goals, whether it's physical activity related, mental well-being, or nutritional based. So let's say sleep more is a goal of ours. What you can do is you describe your goal. So most nights of the week I want to get 7 hours of sleep. For our just sake of time, we'll just say 7 hours of sleep. How are you going to reward yourself? So it's, like I said, it's going to be self-rewarding. So if there's something you have your eye on, maybe you need a new pair of shoes, new pair of boots, or we'll just say we'll get a new set of golf clubs because we just don't want to feel like we just paid for golf clubs for no reason. We want to earn it, right? So I always ask you, where do you want to start? We could start next Monday, so on the 5th, and then for how long? We'll just set it for 4 weeks. You set the goal. And I'll show you here. So this goal starts on June 5th. Once it starts, you have the ability to go ahead and check in. Again, it's going to be a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and regardless of how you check in, you'll get 30 points a week for checking in your goals. Next, the health profile is going to be the points tab. We'll go ahead and check out the points planner to see exactly all the different categories that are available. And here in the points planner, it'll have your status, it'll have your points, and where you are within the program. So again, for this individual, looks like they already completed the vitality reviews. They completed their vitality check already. Online education is almost completed all the way, but you see the green bar. The little pop-up shows 86% complete, so there are still points available. Physical activity, looks like there's still 1,250 points available, 82% complete. A lot of points still available on healthy food. And then also too, if you are CPR and first aid certified, and you provide just verification, that you are certified, and it's a current certification, it's not expired, Vitality will go ahead and give you 250 points, 125 points for each. So definitely that's, another added feature too, where you reward individuals for being CPR and first aid certified, so definitely take advantage of that. So here, again, this is going to be where you can see all the different categories you can earn points in. The reward section, we'll go ahead and look at the Vitality Mall. So just kind of see exactly what options we have. So here's the home page. It'll kind of list everything out. Just any or every option there is available will be listed right here. Let's say you wanted to search strictly by gift cards. So apply all the different gift card options, and here we'll see the different options. So we have Nike gift cards, Hotels.com, iTunes gift cards, Spa and Wellness gift cards, Amazon, and then Fandango and Under Armour. So you'll notice there are multiple cards listed more than once. That's because each card has a different value. So there's 10, or there's 5, 10, 25, 50, and $100 gift card options. And again, the only thing different that you might see in your profile are going to be just the different amounts exactly of, how much they are, how many Vitality bucks they are for. But all the options will stay the same. And there's also a charity choice option too. So, decide to donate to a charity of your choice. You have the ability to do so with these gift cards. But again, it's a good way, to not only, get rewarded, but you can also set a goal for yourself too. If you want to say, I want to be able to get a $50 Nike gift card, by, August. You can see exactly how many bucks you need to earn in order to get that, and then you can kind of set goals for yourself and go ahead and, really feel like you earned that gift card because, you're working hard within the program. And the next in the reward section is going to be the Learning Center. We'll look at the health resources real quick just so I can show you where to find the Vitality Health Review if you have to look back at it. So underneath the health resources, again, we have the nutrition courses. They've already been completed, so no points are available. Vitality Health Review, no points are available because it's already been taken, but you always have the ability to go back and edit the information. So if you want to go ahead and maybe update, fitness and exercise. So now you're exercising more, so we can go ahead and say, I was exercising 4 days a week, now I'm exercising 6 days a week. Everything also stays the same. So we can go ahead, save the changes to that, and then Vitality will update it, and then, your age will be updated, depending on how many or how drastic of a change it was as well. But again, you have the ability to, edit eating habits, mental well-being, so stress, work life, alcohol and tobacco usage, and then conditions and measures. Those are just going to be your numbers, so your cholesterol, glucose, blood pressure, stuff like that. And then I'll go ahead and just show you the different forms of waivers that are available. So again, athletic event, if you completed a 5K run, or if you're a cyclist or a swimmer, any athletic event, so like weightlifting events, anything that you can prove that you did, Vitality will give you points for. So an official copy of race results with your name highlighted or underlined, an official certificate of completion, a copy of your race bib. So if you wore a race bib during it, with the numbers across your chest, you can simply take a picture of that, just provide some proof, and they'll give you points. Again, CPR verification, just a copy of the certificate date, and the expiration date. Add a file. That's just when you scan it, and you can upload it right there. Prevention. So colorectal screenings, dental exams, flu shots, mammograms, pap smears are all going to be viable prevention activities. So, if you do, you have a dentist visit coming up, definitely, remind yourself, all right, got to get a copy of my receipt, or I'll get my explanation of benefits. I can go ahead and get points for doing so. Sports leagues, if you're in any recreational sports leagues, any organized leagues, you can go ahead and get credit for that. It does have some requirements though. So if you played in at least, if you play in at least 6 games of the season, you also have to be an active Vitality member throughout the entire season. And if it took place within the last 90 days, so you can go ahead and upload any activity that took place there. And then I mentioned Vitality Check earlier. Vitality Check is just going to be your general physical when you get blood work. So cholesterol, glucose, blood pressure, your BMI, height and weight. So if you go to the doctors, you can print off a form, or you can use the results that you got from your doctors. Here you can edit your information, so your weight, height, cholesterol, again, triglycerides, HDL if you need to, all the information. And then once you add the file, you're just adding a copy of the results you entered. Anything you entered in here will be uploaded to your profile if you provide proof. Once Vitality sees that it is verified information, it is legitimate, they will go ahead and apply those results and apply the points to your account. And then last but not least, I'll go ahead and show you the contact link. So in the bottom, at the gray area, there'll be the Contact Us link. This is where you can go to reach out directly to Vitality Customer Care. Again, if you're having a technical issue, you can't access your account, you may, forgot your password, you can go ahead and contact them right here. Again, their phone, fax, email. If you just want to send a request or a comment, Vitality learns through feedback from their users. So if there's a suggestion you have, or something's going on, feel free to reach out to them. That's what they're there for. So I know it's a lot of information to kind of take in at once. Does anybody have any questions over the website portion of it?
I'm good.
Okay. Phil, I think that's about all I have. Did you have anything you wanted to add? Okay. All right. Well, if you have any questions that come up or anything arises, definitely feel free to reach out to Phil. He can reach out to myself, and we can help you out with that. But definitely, I think it's a good opportunity. Like I said, whether you're, currently exercising and taking, care of yourself right now, this will just kind of further motivate you, reward yourself for doing so. Or if you're, at the point in your life where, you want to start taking better health and initiatives, taking charge of your health and wellness, this is the perfect time to do so. So definitely a good resource, good tool to use. But again, I wish you the best of luck with the program, and if you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out to us.
Thank you very much.
No problem. All right, you have a good rest of your day.